Avoid these common mistakes during your annual election period for Medicare Advantage and Part D. Number one, put the right agent number on your case. The wrong agent number will get somebody paid, but it won't be you. We'll eventually get you paid, but it's going to take potentially 2 months to track it down manually. So check and recheck your agent number, make sure it's legible, make sure you have the right one. I know a lot of you represent many different carriers, and you can sometimes confuse one carrier's number with another. It's not easy to fix. We can fix it, but you want to make sure. Carry a little card with you with all your agent numbers. That'll speed things up. Legibility. If you're not taking advantage of online enrollment, and most companies have some type of electronic app, if you're doing it the old-fashioned paper way, remember that if they can't read it, they're not going to call you to clarify. They're not going to call the client and say, hey, is this Smith or Johnson? They're going to just put what they think in, and they're going to key in your app, and if it's wrong, your app just won't get issued. It'll be pended, and probably you'll just have to go get a new app if you can, if it's caught during the right time frame. So legibility is a huge problem. If you have clients that are filling out their own app, their handwriting's shaky. If they're an immigrant and it's not their first language, a lot of times it's very difficult to read their handwriting. Feel free to do the application for them, read it to them as you go along, have them verify and sign the application if your handwriting's much better than your client's. Again, the best way to make sure your apps go through and aren't dinged because of legibility is to use an online enrollment tool. Next biggest problem we have is definitely plan choice. Present the correct plan to your clients, everything's fine, but while you're talking, you get in a hurry. We all know how rushed OEP can be. People's cats are jumping on the table, the phone rings, they're in a hurry to get on to the next thing, and you might accidentally check the wrong plan. It's not something we can fix. You will need a brand new application. So again, if you're doing it electronically, typically it won't allow you to choose the wrong plan in the wrong county, but if you're doing it paper, you can just real quickly choose the wrong plan. That will be agent error, and that would be grounds for a complaint against you. So again, before you process your applications, check them over, make sure they're done, make sure they're legible, your agent number, the right plan. And the last thing I would say is the most critical is that you have the right election period. And this is all year long, that you make sure that you have the right election period. And if you don't know, because I think there's something like 50 different election periods, if you don't know if it's one of those esoteric SEPs, be sure and call us here at Gordon Marketing. That's what we're here, so we can help you. Happy selling.